Okay guys, here we go with the performance and the tutorial for the thought card location. All right, this trick is going to start from a shuffle deck in use. So I'm going to go ahead and give the cards just a couple of riffle shuffles just so we know that the deck is not in a stack. You would then ask the spectator to go ahead and cut off approximately half the cards and then to select either half for themselves. Let's say they select this half here. Okay, I'm going to take my half face up. I'm going to deal the cards onto your packet and you say stop whenever you would like. You know what? In fact, I'm going to let you do that. I'm going to look away so that I can't see what's happening. Okay, so you hand the spectator your half. They're going to start dealing onto their packet and they're going to stop whenever they would like. Okay, let's say the spectator stops right here. You're now going to ask them to look at the suit of the card, club, heart, spade, or diamond, and remember just the suit. Ignore the value for now. Okay, so they're going to remember the suit that they're looking at. And then you're going to ask them to take all the cards that are face up and like you're closing a book, just turn those face down. All right. They will now do that again. They're going to pick up their cards. They're going to deal onto their packet. They're going to stop whenever they would like. And this time they're going to look at and remember the value of this card. Is it a 3, a 7, a jack? Just remember the value. Okay. So once they've done that, you will then ask them to take all those face up cards and to flip them over face down once again to coalesce with the pack. They have just a few cards remaining in their hand. You're going to ask them to give those cards a shuffle, to drop those on top, and then they can cut the deck as many times as they would like, right? So now, you've created a card in your mind by taking the suit from one card, the value from another, and now you're just thinking of a random playing card. I want you to think about the color, the suit, and the value of your card, and I'm going to see if I can pick up on those thoughts, okay? I'm going to go with the... Go ahead and concentrate for me on that. I'm going to go with this card right here. For the first time, what's the name of the card that you're just thinking of? And hopefully they say it is the 6 of Hearts. Okay? And that is the performance for the thought card location. Okay? Now, for the tutorial. For this effect to work, you're going to need 2 key cards. 2 cards that you can easily remember. I chose, for mine, I chose the Ace of Hearts and the 2 of Hearts. I put the Ace of Hearts on top, the 2 of Hearts goes on the bottom. The Ace is going to tell you the answer to the first question that you ask, which for me it was, what is this, to the suit? It was to remember the suit. And then the 2 is going to tell you the answer to the second question, which is the value of the card, okay? So, obviously this deck can be shuffled as long as you do not disturb the top or the bottom card of the packet, all right? You'll then ask the spectator to cut the cards in half, and in the performance they chose the worst case scenario, which was the top half. But if they choose the bottom half, say, okay, go ahead and take those cards, turn those face up, and you're going to have them start dealing onto your packet, and they get to stop whenever they would like. So they're going to deal down and stop. Let's say they stop here on a spade. You're going to ask them to remember just the suit of the card. It's a spade in this case, and then to turn all those face up cards face down. Now what they're doing by doing this is you've got your key card here, which is your Ace of Hearts, which gives you the answer to question 1, which here is going to be the spade. So you can see the spade is actually going right on top of your first key card, okay? This is also going to position your second key card on top of the packet, okay? Now, they're going to start dealing the cards down. They're going to stop once again whenever they would like. Let's say they stop right here. And now you're going to ask them to remember the value. In this case, it's the 7. They'll now turn all these cards face down once again. And again, it's going right on top of key card number 2, the answer to question 2, which is what is the value of the card. There's a few cards left. They're going to now shuffle these cards up, drop those on top, and they can obviously cut the cards as often as they would like. So now as you spread through as the magician to find the card that they've created in their mind, you're going to look for key cards 1 and 2. And depending on where they cut, either one could appear first. Here I see the Ace of Hearts and I see a spade. I know that my first key card tells me the answer to the suit, which is a spade. As I go through, here's the 2 of Hearts, and the next card is going to tell me the answer to the value. So I see a 7 and I see a spade. So I'm now going to look for the 7 of spades, and I'm going to take that card out, place it on the table, ask them what's the card they're thinking of, and there you have the thought card location. Okay, This trick was inspired by J.K. Hartman's effect called Twinkey, and I found that effect to be a little bit cumbersome, awkward, and not very natural. So I created this version to give me something that I felt most spectators could do and handle and not feel like they were doing something that's not natural with the pack of cards. So there you have it. Hope you guys like it. Till next time, guys. Take care.